All right, what's happening? Just going to walk through what I'm kind of expecting for today. We'll start with Euro. Really good sell yesterday. This one will be broken down. I've just uploaded this one here, so make sure to go look at that. Give the video a like, chuck down in the comments if you've got any questions. This one will be uploaded either tomorrow or the day after. Very similar trades, but very, very good breakdowns nonetheless. In terms of today, what I'm kind of expecting, we've got a new 15-minute range. This is kind of my 15-minute range. We are in an hourly extreme, so I'm expecting a bit of a reaction. I'm expecting to actually break through this point. This is the last supply that did break the low, but given where we're coming from, I'm not expecting this to hold. So realistically, I'm just looking for buys through this point. I see this as a bit of a trap. Just understand it is the current 15-minute internal high at least. We're still in that decisional, so I don't really see like we've taken liquidity to push down. I still see, funnily enough, as that is my external range. So take at this point, happy to sell, but also happy to buy through it. There's not a lot we can do in terms of buying through that at the moment. So EU is a bit of a standstill. GU is still trying to react and push up off this thing. I think we will buy off of this point now. So buys are the way to go. There's just no way to get in. Like I explained to you guys Monday, until we break through this point, I'm just not interested in trading in that box. It's not happening. I believe that's where people are taking losses. So if you've taken a trade on GU this week, you've probably taken a loss. I think buys are the way to go. I just don't see a way of getting in. We have now induced a low inside the Asia session and we're pushing up, but for me, nothing here. G's off limits. USDCAD still selling off. I think it's due for a buy, but given what it's doing, it's now induced this decisional. We need to see what the 15-minute does. So we haven't broken internal yet. What I'm looking for is some type of structure here on CAD before we can take anything. So CAD off limits as well. AU, I did not get tagged into a buy, so I'll quickly walk through what I was looking for. We've come into the extreme of this area. I don't think it'll hold, but it holds enough to give a retracement. We had an internal break. We had our decisional here and our extreme here. Medium inducement into our decisional, and then very, very simply, two breaks. One break, two break, set it off the second break here. Just did not tag me and kind of gapped and ran without me. 5.7 pip stop loss, targeting just a simple 1 to 3 given a retracement trade. But it doesn't look like it's going to give us anything off that. In terms of sells, we have reacted from our last high. We took it perfectly, which was really, really clean. So really, really good inducement here. We have now broken an internal 15-minute low, but we are more or less actually externally bullish here. Like that's my bullish range, that's my bearish range. I think we're more or less likely to do anything today. I would like to continue to sell and go off of the back of this inducement, but we just don't have any structure. This point's kind of done what it's needed to. In terms of buyers, I would need to buy for the take of this and mitigation into that. But where we're coming from, like this is a break. So you've kind of got break, we've pushed to the decisional, taken the decisional and pushed. So that's my next range, which we've broken now. We kind of just need to see if we're going to make a new higher high to come up to further points, or are we continuing bearish, which is more than likely the way to go. I just don't really see a way in. I think using this as an inducement to push up makes a lot more sense. So buys off of here, or buys in this area. Just understand we're against higher time frame momentum, but this could be seen as a break of structure to the upside, which will make it very, very clean for us. Just at the moment, it looks like an inducement. So we'll kind of see what the go is with that. But at the moment, that's kind of what I'm looking at. AU, unlucky not getting tagged in that, but it happens, so not too bothered. Gold has reacted off the point, which I said will give us a reaction. In terms of my 15-minute range, we've got more or less this bigger range here, which is really, really clean. Break, nothing internally in here. So if we can come and take this liquidity, I'm happy to sell. If not, if we confirm buys, I'm actually happy to buy through this. We've got an internal break, more or less. Very, very small internal break that is here, but we're bearish on the bigger time frame. Break, another break, push up here. We've reacted off that decisional area and pushed. Next break, decisional area. So if we can push down into this area here, I'm happy to actually look at buying. So I'll set some alerts here. I'm actually happy to buy up. So what I'm looking at is more or less that or that. They're my two options coming in today. Either or, whatever gets hit first is what I'll be looking for in the opposite direction. Gold's actually really good today. We're starting to get that retracement structure we wanted. So either of those options are okay to go. In terms of just the DXY, pairs, we're kind of stalling. Like I said, we're due for that retracement given where we're coming from. I believe we have a higher chance of taking this high and buying up a little bit more. So I think the other pairs will sell for a little bit longer, but we are in retracement land. So we'll see what this does here. We've come into this point. I like buys on EU, GU, nothing, USDCAD, nothing, AU, continuation buys, just need an inducement. Gold buys or sells depending on what we take first, and go from there. So let's it's been a really good week so far. 2 A+ trades already in the week, so I wouldn't be surprised if today's a little bit of a slower day, but we'll see how we go. Any questions, drop them in the Telegram below, in the YouTube comments, drop them in the Telegram, and let's have ourselves a good Wednesday.